Okay, so I have actually just been recording, or thought that I was recording, for probably a good 45 minutes. And we haven't really done a whole lot but explore a few caverns. And while I did enjoy doing it, I don't really feel like going through the process of all that stuff again. So instead I'll explain what's happened since the last video. We set out towards Riften, again on that road, went through the road to Helgen. On the other side, we went on a detour, again from that road, to some fort called Fort Newgrad. It was filled with bandits, and we did kind of like stealthily kill most of them with our bow. At the time it was a long bow. We got some good loot and everything. Then we started exploring this cavern system here, which was guarded by a bunch of spell swords in the first layer, but I've now gotten into the deeper portion. It appears to be occupied by a bunch of spiders. And what the? Okay, apparently there's a vampire or something stuck in the web there. I'll talk to him in a minute. But we just now I finished killing this massive boss spider thing here, this blue one. Dropped out of the ceiling and everything. However, I did it stealthily, so I didn't actually have to fight it really. And I got a bunch of poison for that. Right now our character has an orcish bow. That's what this is. We've upgraded from a long bow. I got that from one of the spell swords, I think. And I'll just show you the weapons that we now have. All these staves, or staves I guess is the plural, came from the spell swords that I killed in the upper portion. And really they weren't that difficult. They were kind of like bandits who had a spell in one hand. But they did have a boss, and he had a bunch of good loot. And let's see. Apparel. I don't think we got any new things that we're wearing now. I did take off my boots at one point so that I could sneak through that fortress more easily, to avoid the footfall noises. Haven't done anything with alchemy. We found some more books. In particular, this guy had a book called The Art of War Magic, which I think is a destruction book. That guy that I killed there, spell sword leader. And we'll read that later. But then we found a bunch of random miscellaneous crap, I guess. Not a whole lot has happened, honestly. On the leveling up side, I leveled up twice, I think, since the last video. And both times I picked health. And I'm picking health for this third time here. And the upgrades that I picked were first an archery upgrade to give us better damage output, and then I picked a sneak upgrade to help us sneak better. And now I'm about to upgrade again, and I think I'm going to pick, well, it'll be either archery or sneak. Let me take a look at the perks here. I can do critical hits or zooming. I think the critical hit would be nice, but the sneak also is good. Backstab, what level? 40 of sneak. Okay, I think we're going to go with archery this level. I'm going to put it into the critical hit, critical shot perk, because archery is our primary damage doer. And we're gonna continue exploring this cavern, I guess. But yeah, I'm not gonna go re-record all that stuff, because there was a lot of interesting footage that wouldn't be as interesting if I had to go through it a second time, basically. So, with that said, let us proceed. And if this goes to the exit, I'll have to walk back there and talk to the vampire dude. It looks like basically the spell sword encampment was in a gigantic underground cavern, but they had all these like structures in it, like you see here, these gates. So I think that this is a sign that there are spell swords in the vicinity. Probably up there, in fact. I'm gonna go talk to that vampire before we go further in this direction. I haven't done any quests at all yet. And as I said, this isn't gonna primarily be a questing character. It's gonna be more about exploration. Okay, so let's see what this person has to say. Selvini Nethri.
Please cut me down.
I don't know if I really trust this Selvini Nethri person, but we'll quick save, cut her down, and see what happens. Go ahead and use the orcish sword that I have here.
Please cut me down. Thanks for getting me out of that. Bashnag's coven chased me out and left me for dead down here. Nobody lasts too long with the spiders. Please, will you help me get out of here? If the coast is clear, I'll make a break for it. Bashnag's circle of mages. Well, they live here. They made it pretty... I left for a few days in Riften. When I came back, Bashnag accused me of trying to sell him out to the Thalmor. My daughter was sent to the orphanage there when I stood accused of illegal I joined with Bashnag then, but I thought of Savella every day. Only she was gone. Shipped away to another orphanage, or adopted, or... I'm feeling better. But Bashnag's curse won't wear off for weeks. These are no dainty college mages. Bashnag has the skill of a magister. They're good company. If you want to study necromancy in peace, though.
Okay, so Bashnag is that spell sword leader that I was talking about. He's already killed.
He is. I won't be myself for some time. Bashnag cursed me. I can't cast a spell to save my life right now. Please.
Okay, so...
It seems safe to leave.
Actually, I'll go ahead and tell her that it is safe, because
Bashnag,
if all else fails...
Thank you. When I find my daughter, it will be thanks to you.
Then she is capable of escaping.
Watch what you're doing.
So that was odd. I guess we encountered a quest down here after all. But let's go ahead and return to the scene of whatever that nonsense that we were doing up here was. Quick save again. Actually, come to think of it, this is the entrance to the spellsword encampment that I had to get through. So, what is that noise? Sounds like a magical item coming from somewhere. In any case, the actual entrance to the place is over here. And it looks like it kind of loops around, because that's, I went up and right when I entered this place and not down here. But I guess if I had gone down here, I would have met her first, and then it would have been a quest to kill Bashnag or something. But since I did it the other way, she's already free to go, I guess. So I'm going to talk to her again. She isn't moving for some reason.
Want something from me?
Yeah, move.
Need something?
Need to get moving.
Watch.
Well, let's see. What's the quest say? Help her escape the cave. It's already done. So I'm going to unhighlight that quest. Whoops. And we're going to get out of here. And return to the open wild. And it's already almost... Wait, enemies are nearby. What enemies are nearby? I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, a chest. Didn't see this before. Corundum, gold, lockpicks, and minor magic potion. So, as it stands, I was on my way to Riften when we encountered this cave. So we're going to return in that direction. And hopefully won't have any more incidents where I think I'm recording, but I end up not being recording. And the reason that happened this time was because I turned off the Fraps FPS counter, which normally it'll tell you if you're recording by being a red color, but I don't like seeing the FPS counter. I think it's annoying. However, I'll leave it on just to avoid that instance being possible. And it's already nighttime, unfortunately. I think the road was this direction, to the south, if I remember correctly. The fort that we cleared out was just over here. You can see it from here. It's kind of like one of the parapets or whatever. And the road to actual Riften, or Iverstead for that matter, is this direction. Looks like there's some kind of a house up here or something. I don't know what this is. A gate. Quick save it. Oh, I can't get through. I think this might be the southern border of the world right here, actually. Somewhere around here is that road that goes to Riften. Okay, so that's the detour that goes off to that cave. This must be the road itself, which appears to be heading west. Well, also before I went on this entire trip, I went and picked my Guardian Stone and picked the Thief. Because I have decided that yes, this is going to be a stealthy character. If that wasn't already apparent to you. And right now, I think even in close quarters our bow is a better weapon than our swords because of our skill in archery. We have like a 40% damage bonus, plus whatever the natural race bonus for Wood Elves actually is. What's this?
Thank goodness. I've been wandering alone for so long, I thought I'd never see another soul again.
Okay.
I was kidnapped by these bandits weeks ago. They locked me up in the towers near Mistwatch. I managed to pick the lock and slip out while the guards slept, but now I'm complete. Oh, thank you. They're at Mistwatch. Here, if you can stop them, you'll be a true hero.
Okay, so apparently there's some bandits at Mistwatch. And I'm just going to take a look at our world map, see where the heck that is. And it appears we're getting way closer to Falkreath than we are to Riften, which is way over here. But yeah, I guess, you know, since we're headed to Falkreath, might as well, right? And eventually we will make our way to Riften. But we're in no rush to do anything. Okay, so it looks like we have another fortress up here. I can't tell if it's occupied by bandits or Imperials or sorcerers or whatever. Had a wolf over there. Didn't want him blowing my cover. Bloodlet throne. Something tells me this is not an Imperial or Nord fortress. Okay, let's investigate. Oh my. Well, I hear wolves, but they're indoors. Obvious trap there. This place is rather ominous. Well, from here it looks like we've got a couple individuals. I'm gonna try killing her. Okay, took out both of those guys, no trouble. Had some FPS drop there because of the mist. And actually, I'm gonna pause the recording. You probably won't notice anything, just to make sure it doesn't affect the audio lag or anything. Okay, I had noticed my audio levels were kind of high, or rather my microphone audio levels were high. I lowered them a bit, so hopefully it's not as ear-smashingly loud. But let's investigate here. Apparently we're dealing with vampires, which means basically that vampires are going to try to infect us and are going to try to summon the dead whenever I kill one of their own. Now I do hear a wolf. The door's barred from the other side. That's rather interesting. Let's go check this direction then.
Someone there.
We got some nice hands on a plate. The Argonian account. Oh, we got plenty of alchemy stuff over here. You know, I don't know why they're eating... Oh, these are apparently stealing. I don't understand that. I don't understand why, if they have perfectly good tomatoes in these sacks, why they're, like, eating human flesh over there. Because, I mean, even if you are evil, it doesn't mean you have to be devouring the human body, which I imagine isn't particularly tasty, and least of all, the hands. Come on, vampires. I expect better of you. Youngle and the Sea Ghost, I'll take that. Okay. And what's this? Is that a silver candelabra? Just a candlestick. Okay, let's go investigate further. Oh, look at that. How quaint. Some bats flying out when we enter the area. A rather large underground complex here. And I can see a vampire seated down there at the table. Hopefully they're weak. Oh, a couple of them actually. Okay, I'd say taking out the nearest one. Oh, we got another guy up there, in fact. Alright, well, before we do anything, I'll go for him, because now he's now moving away. Well, then we will go for the one who's still seated. No, we won't. We're gonna go for the one standing. And we're gonna miss both of them, anyways. Oh, damn it. Come on. Got her. And the thrall, or who I imagine is a thrall anyways, based on the fact that he's not wearing a robe, probably coming down to investigate. In my there are a lot of red spheres here. So people are going to be coming in force. We're going to slink away into the darkness here. And hide. As thieves are wont to do. Okay, so it looks like they lost interest in me. If he gets up here... Oh, he's got a wolf with him. Perhaps that explains the, damn it. Howling noises. What's happening now? Not entirely sure how they noticed me. Someone must have seen me. Oh, that wolf. Okay.
What was that?
Damn it. Come on, in that corner, come on. Bro. He's chasing the arrow. Alright, well, I'm gonna head down here now, I guess. The fact that we're able to one-hit people with even iron arrows already is, pretty cool. Took him down. How about his puppy? I don't even know where that thing went. Okay, let's go check the other corpse. Wherever it was. I can't remember, actually. There it is. And apparently there's another one over here. I don't know that I killed this one, though. I don't remember it anyways. Some death bell and an ash pile with nothing valuable in it. Gold lockpicks. Go ahead and quick save again. Bunch of locked doors. Okay. A lot of good loot there. Some scrolls, potions, gold. A flute, leather strips. Okay, not bad actually in terms of just kind of normally junk loot areas. That was some pretty good stuff. Dang it. So what's in here? Gold, valuables, potatoes, tomatoes. Oh, Scroll of Blizzard. Those are excellent. Extremely powerful. And some enchanted items. Okay, so apparently we have too much crap on us. So let's drop some of the heavy stuff. Like these fur boots and this iron shield. And this rough spun tunic. Oops, there's actually the steel boots were kind of valuable. Where'd they go? Here we are. Okay, so, what's in the barrel? Frost Miriam. I don't actually know what that alchemical ingredient does. Probably something cool. Alright, so not bad of a haul there at all. And still not seeing any enemies here. This appears to be, yeah, it's just an overhang of the area we were already in. Doesn't appear to be a whole lot of valuables. And we've got a standard pole chain gate. Oh, you're dead, buddy. Well, you're a master vampire too, but you're way dead. How unfortunate for you. And that's how you take down a master vampire, with some iron arrows and a bow. That will do it. And we can level up. Health. Still haven't achieved the next epoch of stealth necessary for an upgrade, so we'll go for Eagle Eye. Oops. Keep pulling over by accident. So now we can zoom in. Which in and of itself isn't that useful, but if you upgrade it to another level, whenever you zoom in, your shots stagger your opponents. So that's primarily why it's handy. Get my arrow back. Apparently that wolf was a summoned wolf because it was ash pile by the time we got to it. And here are the vampires that were in charge of this little area. The master himself has virtually no good loot. But he does have a nice chair, so I imagine he would pull that lever. And yeah, all the gates would come down and you would summon these guys and attack you. But if you do it my way, he's dead and he can't even hurt you. Isn't that fun? Okay. So, we'll move farther in. Check it for traps real quick. What's this? I guess it's just a handle. Nice helmet. And here's the door that was barred towards the beginning. Thus allowing us a quick escape. Well, Fort Bloodrind, or whatever it is, you have been bested. What? Oh, set off that pressure plate on the way out. Now I imagine it's very early morning or night, but it's hard to tell when it's snowy. Now, just because the inside is cleared does not mean the outside's cleared. I don't think we even had one conventional fight in there that I can remember. All the opponents were all killed by stealth, which is cool. I don't think there's anyone up here, actually. Okay, so that was a pretty cool diversion. But let's head west. Actually, let's head northish west. Or screw it, we'll just follow this road wherever it goes. I imagine we're making decent time to Falkreath. We should probably get some new armor. I think we're due for an upgrade at this point. Let's check out what's over this cliff real fast before we head down the road farther. More snow and rocks. Bear trap. Another bear trap. So obviously people don't want us going in this direction, which is where we're gonna go. Another bear trap. Well, there's some kind of house up here. I imagine whoever's setting all these bear traps is the one who lives there. Angi's camp. Huh, doesn't appear to be hostile.
Name's Angi, and if you try anything stupid, I won't hesitate to put an arrow in your head.
Same here.
Sorry. Like I said, name's Angi, and I've been living out here for a couple of years now. I moved here from Helgen after my family was killed. At the time, I couldn't stand to be around anyone. They all felt sorry for me, and I didn't want them to. It was my problem, not theirs. Two Imperial drunks who thought they were above the law. Already did. Part of the reason I'm living out here now. Thanks. I set up those targets a long time ago. I shoot at them from time to time. Don't want to get... That I am. You know how to use one? Well, let me know if you need a bow. There's one on the rack to the left of the door. Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin.
Okay. Looks like we found ourselves some kind of arrow enthusiast here.
My father was rarely home, so it was my mother who actually taught me how to use a bow.
Go ahead and equip these practice arrows.
She always said composure was the key to a successful archer. If you can remain calm, even in the midst of chaos, your arrow will most likely find its target. Okay, let's see what you can do. Remember to stay within the boundaries and only use the practice arrows. I have some if you don't have any. Aim for the middle target. Nice shot, right on target. Now hit the target to the left. Great shot. Now hit the target to the right. Nice shot, right on target. Let me know if you want to practice some more. Next time we'll make it a little more challenging.
Huh. So it appears that you can increase your archery just by training with this person.
Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin. My older brother took me out hunting a lot when I was little. At the time, it was difficult to keep food on the table, let alone have enough left over to sell at the market. So whenever we came across more than one deer in a single location, it was imperative we kill as many as we could. If you can learn to keep your composure and trust that each shot is true, then you should be able to quickly handle multiple targets. When I tell you to, try and hit each of the 3 closest targets in 8 seconds. Here, take these. Looks like you're running low. I'll count to 3 and then say go. You have 8 seconds to hit each of the 3 targets. Draw string and get ready. 1, 2, 3. Go! Be careful. You did it! All 3 targets in 8 seconds.
I'm pretty
Nice
pro.
job. Let me know if you want to practice some more. Next time we'll make it a little more challenging.
Well, see what else she has to say.
Great job. Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin. We've talked about speed and composure. Now we'll go over precision. Oftentimes you won't be able to get as close to your prey as you'd like, and you'll have to settle with a long shot. However, with such a long shot, it's more than likely that's the only shot you'll be able to take before your prey runs off.
Okay.
If you find yourself in such a situation, then you need to make your shot count. Don't rush your shot. Crouch down, get comfortable, and take aim. Okay, your turn. Try and hit the target way in the back, far behind the other 3. Remember to take your time and make your shot count. Nice shot, right on target. Let me know if you want to practice some more. Next time we'll make it a little more challenging. Yes?
Alright, do it again.
Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin.
Yeah, we're gonna go through this whole thing right now, in case you guys couldn't tell. This is kind of interesting.
Composure, speed, and precision. Now it's time to use all 3 at once. I'm warning you now. This challenge will be quite difficult. Just remember everything I've taught you, and you should be able to complete it. It may take you a couple of tries,
She missed.
but that's what practice is all about. When I tell you to, try and hit all 4 targets in 10 seconds.
Quick save here.
I'll count to 3 and then say go. You have 10 seconds.
I'm gonna start with
to
the
hit
one in the
each
far
of the 4
back.
targets. Draw string and get ready. 1, 2, 3. Go! Be careful. You did it.
Nice.
All 4 targets in 10 seconds. Nice job. I think I've taught you everything. Kind of scary if I think about it.
Looks like you're no longer needed. Time to die.
Very funny. It was my pleasure. Thanks for sticking around, and it was nice to finally meet some. I know it isn't much, but here, take this bow. It was given to me by my family. It's special to me, but brings back too many painful memories. Don't be like them. Don't feel sorry for them.
Well, Angi, you're a rather interesting character. And let's see what your bow is like. Pretty good. Not as good as the orcish bow that I'm already using. But perhaps I can upgrade it or something. Alright, well that was a pretty cool little detour, I think. And I think that I'll also end the video on that note, but I'm actually going to keep recording. Because I feel like playing still. But I just want to keep the video time relatively short because it's easier to compress it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here and see you guys on the next episode.